Good morning, future and fellow weirdos of the flock. Welcome to my party pen. Welcome to your nightmare, which is my party pen. Haha, just kidding. It's not nightmares here. Unless, well, okay, it might be a nightmare here. But there's no teenagers here this week. School started. So it's no more of a nightmare anymore. And if you can see, clean sink. Haha. Fucking right it is. Anyway. It is not a nightmare no more. So it is a party pen. Haha. Welcome. Leave your shoes on. Did you take your meds? Double check real quick. Did you take your meds? Seizure pill, stomach pill. Yeah, we took all of our pills. Haha. Fucking right. So, stop right here. Because our camera is right again today. Because I think I figured it out. So stop right here and get you some morning mocha flavored keep other people alive juice. And then come in and have a seat. Because, okay, two things. I cannot I cannot afford to get us any weed until like the middle of the week. But Dustin did give us some roaches out of his weed. Yeah, I know we're a couple and it should be ours, but you really don't know how much weed I smoke. So doesn't let us have some of his roaches. So we can keep using my favorite little pipe, this one hitter. It's drawed like a cigarette. So, well, if I wouldn't have put this big thing on the back of it because it was too hot, it would look like a cigarette. But because I'm bitch made, I put a little thingy on it so it's not hot no more. And that was it. So, let me tell you where we left off. Oh, look. Why are things sending me? They're like, oh, you need mail. I know you're doing stuff, but you need mail. I don't need mail. Okay, so we read 11 and 12 yesterday, and pretty much it was God, these people was complaining like a bunch of vaginas. And no, that's not where we left off. I'm lying. Okay. We read 12 and 13 yesterday. Chapter 12 was Aaron's wife, Miriam, and Aaron were conversing together. Well, pretty much they were shit talking because Moses did something they didn't like. So then they was being sweet, thinking God was sweet. And God was like, silly bitch, leper. So he gave her leprosy. And then Aaron was like, what the fuck? And then Moses was like, the fuck. And then God was like, 7 days. Yeah, you can't see me, right? and then, chapter 13, they sent 12 men, so a leader from every tribe. they sent them out to Canaan so they could spy the land. And every one of the leaders, or the guys that went, except for a guy named Caleb, told Moses, this really bad. We don't want to. Nah, we should not do that because they're giant. It's so big. And then Caleb was like, there's good food. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. Uh, so, and I think he said they was going for 40 days. Yeah. They went to spy out the land 40 days and to bring stuff back and to see how well hold on. Oh, then it was telling where each tribe dwelt, where it was. Okay. Right, okay, so I did get it right. Caleb was like, they got food. We could just we could just go. And then the other guys were like, these are big guys, it's giants, and then it's not giants, and then they're big, and it's like everything. And it's like, we cannot, like we are scared, and we might be bitch made. We are very scared. You see, we wear diaper, and diaper is full. Like, we need to go change a diaper, but don't go there. It's really bad. And then Caleb's like, there's food. And that's where we left off. So, welcome to my show. Welcome to my. Welcome to my party pen. No, it's totally crazy here, and we have such a good time. So, good morning. We'll wake up with a smile. I mean, some people wake up with morning wood. Why not wake up with a smile? You can have a smiling morning wood. Good time. anyway, anyway, I am Nikki K, the great. Actually, I believe it's mentally ill, naughty Nikki K, the great. Super applause. Just applause with me. Digital high five. We have such a good time. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be picking up on chapter 14, and it is going to be totally great. So, finish packing the one header, finish making your morning mocha, keep other people alive juice. And then sit down because we're going. Keep your hands inside the couch. Keep your yeah. I uh I don't know. Keep your hands to yourself. Chapter 14. We got to do it. I just made that up. Literally just now made that up. Okay, chapter 14. And all the vampires lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. Okay. Okay. And all the vampires murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And said to them, Would God that we lay, or that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God, hold on, and the vampires said, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? Okay, so what? What does it mean? It's too early. What? What does that mean? Would God that we had died in Egypt? Would God have preferred we died in Egypt? Or did he just bring us here to die? What are you asking, Moses? And wherefore has the Lord brought us unto this land, to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return to Egypt? And they said to one another, all right, we're gonna get somebody to lead us in back to the land of Egypt. These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. That's what's happening right now. They're like, oh, it's so hard being free. Oh, it's so hard being free. We're going to go back to our original captors because that's what we do. That's what we did. That's what we did. Mm, okay. And then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before the vampires. And Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb remember how it said the son of Nun, Joshua, but now it's back to being Joshua. See, I'm so confused. Okay, so Joshua and Caleb, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. Okay, so Joshua and Caleb, they're like, none of this is true. What the fuck? We're getting naked. Look at the pecker. None of this is true. None of this is true. I don't know if that's what they said, but that's what I would have said. Okay. And they rent their clothes. And they told the vampires, the land which we passed through to search it is exceedingly good. And if the Lord delights us, then he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land which flows with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. But all the congregation bade, stone them with stones, and the glory of the Lord appeared in the church before all the vampires. Yeah, God, get them. Puss that ass, puss that ass. Look, look, get them, get them. These no good. Okay, okay, yes, okay. And the Lord said to Moses, how long are these people going to fuck around until they find out? How long do I have to wait to make them find out? Listen, listen, listen. I told them, fuck around, you're going to find out. They haven't found out. Well, they did find out, but they did not take it seriously. So, yeah, I want to get up. I want to get up. I want to get up. Ah, sick me on them. Take my leash off. Ugh. Okay. And how long will it be until they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them? Time out. Time out. Listen, Nikki's been asking that since she found out the Jews are the bad guys. I've been asking. I've been asking that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I asked that. Yes. Yeah. See, and God asked it, so it's not a stupid question because God wants to know too. How long are these people going to fuck around until they find out? Yes. 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 Okay. I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make you a greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said to the Lord, This, this, listen, listen. Moses, this is a stupid thing. This is a stupid thing. Listen, didn't he just say, I'll make you better than these guys? So, like, you know, go ahead. why didn't Moses say, okay, go ahead. These are bad guys. All they do is talk shit about you, Moses, and this part aggravates me. And then Moses said, Then the Egyptians shall hear it, because these people know, and they will tell it to everybody. Listen, they're going to tell everybody about this, right? He's going to say God saved them, and then he killed them. These people did suck. So you're better off not having these people. That's what they would have said, I think. That's what I would have said. These guys suck. Go ahead. Okay. And now you're going to kill all these people as one man. Then the nations which have heard the fame of you will speak, saying, Because the Lord was not able to bring this people to the land which he swore to them. See, time out, time out. See, this is Moses saying, God's going to let your enemy overtake them. And then everybody's going to think you're weak. But what God said was, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to bring pestilence. I'm going to smite them. He didn't say anything about using an enemy to take them over. See, Moses in the word magic, totally missing what God said. Again, saying what God didn't say. But then God, like, he must have been really angry to skip that over. Like, that's not what I said, you know? Because that's what I do when people try to talk sideways out of the side of their neck because of something I didn't say. I'm the first one to be like, no, 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 bitch, I didn't say that. It's a real thing. And I don't know why God didn't call Moses out for this. Um, okay. Because he did not bring the people into the land he swore to them. Therefore, he has slain them in the wilderness. Wait a minute. I'm speaking. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as you have spoken, saying, the Lord is long suffering of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generations. Wait a minute. Wait. He's long suffering, forgiving the iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty. Okay, so is this God saying he's not, or Moses saying God doesn't forgive? For the Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generations. Isn't this saying like God God God, you're guilty, and because you're guilty your children are guilty, and because your children are guilty their children are guilty to the fourth generation. And also this long suffering thing, is this like what Zeus did? He keeps nailing himself to the cross repeatedly. The lady said that. Falling angel said that. Zeus nails himself to the cross repeatedly. Is that what long suffering is? I know people watch this. Annie, Amy, Melissa, Miss Raven Lady, Miss Mossy Boots. Any of you is long suffering, like White Knight is long suffering, like what Zeus does. Repeatedly nails himself to the cross. Is that long suffering? Listen, God can't exactly nail himself to a cross, though. He's only got one arm. I don't know. But anyway, is that the same thing? And by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity. See, this is saying you do that, right? And he says, pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people, according to the greatness of your mercy. You have forgiven this people from Egypt till now. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to your word, but as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in the land of Egypt and the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. Here we go. Here's where God's like, oh, your sweet talking is so good. Wait a minute. These motherfuckers. Ah, no. That's what he says. Okay. Surely they shall not see the land which I swore to their fathers, neither shall any of them provoke me see it. Oh, here we go. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit within him, and has followed me fully, him will I bring into the land where he went, and his seed shall possess it. Now, the Amalek, the Amalekites, and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow, turn and get into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spoke to Moses and to Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with these fucking vampires? All they do is talk shit. And I heard it. They act like I can't hear it. I heard it. I heard them talking shit. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I have. Tell them, as truly as I live, said the Lord, you keep talking shit. You keep fucking around. You're going to find out. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 up, which have murmured against me. Doubtless you shall not come into the land concerning everything I tell you guys, except for Caleb and Joshua. But your little ones, which you said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they will know the land which you despise. But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness, and your children wander. Oh, and your children will wander in this wilderness 40 years and bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted. After the number of days in which you searched the land, even 40 days, each day a year, and you will bear all this shit on your shoulders for 40 years, and you will know my breach of promise. I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all you evil motherfucking vampires. I think I'm playing. In this wilderness they shall be consumed, and there they shall die. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all and bringing all the vampires to and the one who returned to murmur against him, Moses, by bringing up a slander upon the land. Even those men, they died by plague before the Lord. But Joshua and Caleb, which were of the men that went to search the land, lived still. And Moses said all of this, and the people mourned greatly. And they rose up early in the morning and went up to the top of the mountain, saying, lo, we be here, and will go to the place which the Lord has promised, for we have sinned. And Moses said, you guys don't do that. Listen, don't go up there. Don't go up there because the God is not with you. Why didn't you ask him? Listen, you're about to die. The Amalekites and the Canaanites, they're going to kill you. Because you don't fucking listen. You're fucking around. You're going to find out. But they went anyways. And remember, they didn't ask God. And they were killed almost immediately. They got in there and then they were killed. I don't know why I'm so tired. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Sing it in your head. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but something is probably the fucking something is the fuck wrong with me. See, I can't even talk. anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Have the greatest day ever. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Keep your nose down. No. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Love you. Bye.